What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is your last breakdown for UFC 268 Fight Week. I cannot wait for it. New York MSG, baby. Yep, and we're talking about Shane Burgos versus Billy Quarantillo or Quarantillo. I think I'm just gonna call him Billy Q. Billy Q, my boy. I like Billy Q. Nothing against him. Obviously, I I don't like. I don't know if I like him anymore after what he did to my boy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him, man. It's my AKA boy, Gabriel. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, really, really good fight. Really, really good scrap. I mean, another good opportunity for Billy Q to get a fight in the rankings. Well, it wasn't. He had that loss to Gavin Tucker, but that wasn't like a ranked opponent. But it was a really high profile featherweight fight. So a good opportunity for him and a good opportunity for Shane Burgos to rebound after that. I mean, really, for me, if you guys go check out my live stream when Shane fought Edson Barboza, I was heartbroken. I was so heartbroken. I was so sad, y'all. I was so sad. I was like, fuck. Like I wasn't too sad. I wasn't too sad. Like I don't know how y'all. I'm happy I never live stream UFC 230. Is it 230? Is it called 239? Is that the one with the Masvidal knee, right? I think it's at 239 with John Jones and Thiago Santos, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. But that one, I was like, after Rocco got knocked out by Blachowicz, I was heartbroken. And also Dan Hooker versus Barboza, I was like, I couldn't even watch the rest of the show. Like, I was just thinking about, like, whoa, what's going on? Like, what is my boy gonna do? Like, how are you gonna pay the bills? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's not fair. But I was really sad for Shane though, because it's like Shane's such a good human being. I've actually talked to him on the DMs. He's super super nice. And I wish him the best every time. Like, he's just a really really good human being, and I'm super biased. I'm just a fanboy at this point, but I always wish him the best. And anytime I break down his fights, like, obviously I'm honest, and I know there are some holes in his game, but he's a good kid. He's a good fighter. He works hard. But he's fighting another workhorse, so it's a really, really good fight. And I'm pretty sure Burgos is still ranked. So Burgos, yeah, he's ranked in number 14. So obviously he slid down. He was number 10 at one point, so he slid down a little bit. And yeah, this is a big fight. He loses this, he might get kicked out of the ranking. So he really needs this win right here in MSG. He has never lost, I don't think, in New York. So this is some some good vibes here. But in terms of, if we look at the stats, and also Billy Q is not even ranked, so it's a good opportunity for him. But Shane 13-3, fights out in New York, age 30, height 5'11", and reaches 75.5. Billy Q 16-3, fights out of Tampa, Florida, age 32, height of 5'10", and reaches 70. Things that stand out to me, I mean, Shane is the taller guy. He has longer arms, so that's something that's going to stand out to me. But I think Billy Q's going to wrestle. After what I saw in his last fight against Gabriel, I think he's starting to notice that he can't just strike with everybody, and he is going to have to mix in the wrestling. He never did that against Gavin Tucker, and he never did that against, I think, Kyle Nelson, if that's how you say his name. He didn't really grapple with those guys, and he kind of just tried to strike with them. It worked well for Nelson, but I mean, he got just outclassed by Gavin Tucker. So it is what it is. But in terms of like notable opponents Billy Q has fought, I mean, he hasn't. This might be the best high profile fight he's ever had. But I mean, big win over Gabriel, beat Kyle Nelson, beat Spike Carlisle. Beat Jacob Kilburn. These are the kind of guys. Beat Kamala Kirk. That's a good win. Kirk just beat Kirk, right? He's the one that beat Makwan. Yeah, Makwan Americani. Yeah, so he has that win. So he's fought some really, really decent guys at featherweight, and he does have that loss to Tucker. But I mean, he's a scrapper. He's tough. He's always in the fight. He doesn't give up. I mean, the kid. Let me fix these. The kid is always in there, and this is a good test for Shane, because Shane's also the same way. He's tough. He's gritty, and he's always in the fight. Billy, I think Billy Q was the same way, where they kind of relied on their chin a little too much, but Billy made those adjustments where you saw in the Gavin Tucker fight, he didn't get KO'd, but like he got lit up. Like he was a punching bag in there. He just wasn't on the feet. He just wasn't on Tucker's level, and he got lit up. And I think against Gabriel, and Gabriel obviously took that on short notice too. SSG harassed me. All right, y'all. That man harassed me. All right, after Billy Q fucking got the W, he was on my ass. He was like, hey, what now? AKA bumps, AKA hump boys, da 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 da, AKA down bad, you know, talk all that mess. But yeah, you know, good on him, and obviously, yeah, we took the fight on short notice. You know, me and my boy Gabriel, we took that L together, but yeah, you know, he still won the fight. I'll respect him. I'm not gonna take it away from him, but it was short notice. You know, yeah, hey, we running back full camp is different. It's different, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, he got the win. He looked at me. It was a great fight, but he also got hurt. You know, he got dropped in that third round, and it was crazy. It was a crazy scrap, and Gabriel almost had him. He almost had him, and he had him in so many guillotine chokes. I mean, yeah, but I mean, Billy Q, he stayed tough. But if we look at Shane, I mean, Shane has just fought a different level of competition, though. Guys that are former top 5 guys, and also guys that have been in fight night main events. You know, he lost to Edson Barboza, he lost to Josh Emmett, he beat Americani, Muquan Americani, he beat Cub Swanson, he beat Kurt Hulabau, beat Charles Rosa. You know, that's not that good. He actually has one over Bill Algeo. That's actually interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Bill Algeo. I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, he has some really good wins. And they're not, no loss is a good loss, but he has some good losses, right? Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett, Edson Barboza, guys. You know, all those guys have been either in fight night main events or been in the top 5, right? Really good guys. Obviously, I mean, he looked amazing against Muquan Americani. Just completely broke that man and finished him. I mean, probably his best performance. Against Josh Emmett, he just bit on his mouthpiece. I thought he won the first 2 rounds. I thought it was a draw, but I mean, I couldn't be mad at it. I understood what happened there, but that was a great fight. And then against Edson, I had it, 1-1 going into the third, and Edson caught him with that great shot, and it was a crazy delayed reaction too, which was wild. But I mean, Shane Burgos has really good boxing. I think Shane just stays in the pocket. I think he wants to. I don't want to say he wants to hit more, but one criticism I would have at Shane's game is that he kind of admires his artwork too much. I would say he hits these shots, right, and kind of just waits, and instead of just changing position, getting in a defensive spot and getting out of the way damn near, he kind of like looks at his artwork too much and gets hit basically, and he's getting caught in these areas. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just, he's young. Obviously he's 30, but he's still young, and it's a young boy sport. You know, it's a young man's sport, and it's easy to make those mistakes. So there's no shame in that. But yeah, he in this fight, I feel like he has to show his full repertoire. He talked about it like he was mad at himself that he didn't show it against Edson Barboza, but he's good on the ground. I mean, a lot of people don't know he's really good on the ground. I mean, really high level. Like people haven't seen it, but he like look he's armbarred some people. Like I think was it Kurt? It was the Kurt guy, right? Yeah. It was Kurt Hulabau. He got dropped in that fight too. He got dropped and then armbarred the guy. So but yeah, he has to show it. And I think obviously if Shane does look at the tape, you look at how Gabriel was cinching in those guillotines and got really close, I think it should be there for him. I think Shane is just better than him all around. If Shane just makes the proper adjustments in the defense and incorporates his grappling, I think he's a well-rounded fighter, man. I really am high on Shane. He's a good human being. I will say that again, and I wish the best for him, and I hope he gets the victory here. But I mean, Billy can get it if he, I think Billy would do him some favors if he, feints those takedowns and throw that overhand. He has, might test Shane's chin, and maybe it might crack, and he might get him. He has a good overhand, and he throws violent shots in between his takedown feints. He's really good at that, and switching in angles and stuff like that. But that's one way I can see Billy. But for Shane, he should win this fight wherever it goes, in my humble, in the grappling, in the striking. If he's just more defensively aware, I think he should pick him apart with his jab. That's number one. He should pick him apart with his jab. And I also would like for him, to bring back those leg kicks and the front kicks he used to have. He used to use them a lot too. But I would like to see him grapple more. And he'd probably defensively grapple here. But even after this, I want him to offensively grapple because he has good wrestling, and I know it. He's built. He's strong. He's a big kid. He's a big kid. So I think, yeah, I think wherever this fight goes, he gets it. But I really do think Billy's gonna make a mistake here, and I think he's gonna shoot for a dumb takedown. And I think Shane's gonna catch him in the third round. I think he's gonna get a sub. I really do. I think Shane's gonna get a sub. I'm taking Shane Burgos by sub in the third round. But yeah, that's my prediction. I got my boy Shane Burgos. Hopefully he gets it done. If Shane, if you're watching, we're rooting for you here, man. Please, please don't break my heart. Hey, it is what it is. It's the fight game, but we're rooting for you, buddy. I know you got this. I know you got it. But it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is my breakdown for Shane Burgos versus Billy Q. And yeah, it is what it is. Shane Burgos by third round sub. But yeah, go follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. All those links will be down below in the description box. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment, share the video. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Love y'all, and goodbye.
Going to be back better overall. Just completely, not completely revamped, but just show my full arsenal. Like, I really haven't showed shit in the UFC. I really haven't showed anything. I feel like I've been known for fight on nights and boxing. That's all I'm really, and pressure. That's all I'm really known for. So just want to come back and show a full repertoire of my skills, because I started out as a grappler, and most people don't even know that. And come back better overall is what my plan is.